She reported that every single woman she met had either witnessed or endured brutal sexual assault. The stories of the atrocities being committed against Rohingya women and girls, some very young girls, should horrify each and every one of us, and more than that, should spur all of us to action. This is not a partisan issue in this time of such great partisanship. In fact, it's not even a woman's issue. It should be an issue that goes to the very heart of who we are as human beings, to our common humanity. Our third honoree, Lise Doucette, is a reporter who has worked to shine a light on the experiences of women and children in conflict, telling the stories that are too often overlooked. She has reported from some of the most important and dangerous areas in the world and done so with courage, compassion, and clarity. Good reporting is not only compelling and enlightening, it is absolutely essential. I still believe in truth, evidence, facts. There is no such thing as alternative reality. And we have to make sure that we don't try to live in it or let anybody else push us to live in it either. So at a time when expertise, truth, and facts are under siege, the work of journalists like Lise is particularly crucial. Now, it's easy to be overwhelmed by all that's going on at the world and on the world stage and here at home. I know that. I get overwhelmed at least a dozen times a day. I've spent the last year traveling the country, meeting people at signings for my book and other events, listening to what's on their minds. And I've been asked more times than I can count, what can we do? Now, one answer is clear. Advancing the rights, opportunities, and full participation of women and girls is the great unfinished business of the 21st century. I intend to keep fighting to pursue this agenda and to remain on the front lines of democracy. But the most important question for everyone here is, what can you do? What will you decide to make your mission, your purpose, your passion, to use your education, your mind, your resolve to make our world a better place? And in particular, what can you do to make sure that the lives of women and girls is never again relegated to the backstage somewhere, seen as frivolous or a luxury that we can't afford because of all the other important matters that are facing us? I think the stories of today's honorees are proof of what's possible when we refuse to give in or let our voices be silenced. It is hard to continue to speak up, speak out, stand up against what you think of as obvious wrongs. But do not grow weary. Bring a sustained commitment. Think of these honorees. Don't get discouraged. Draw hope and inspiration from each of them, and leave here today with a renewed commitment to making your own mark on the world. I know that's what we need more than ever, and I'm very confident that this university, the students, and all of you here today can really make a difference. Thank you all very much.